Hi, my name is Logan Chase Patton, and today I'm here to inform you about AmpGuard LARPing, which stands for Live Action Roleplay. According to the AmpGuard website, have you ever been interested in medieval reenactments or different combat fighting styles? AmpGuard dwells into both of those areas. It can provide a very stress-free environment, and it holds a lot of diverse group of people where one can come and doesn't have to worry about being judged or worry about perhaps being too nerdy for a sport or something like that. We take everyone and anyone. My credibility is that I've played the game for over 3 years. I've trained under people who've played the game for 20 plus years, and I've trained almost 100 people in AmpGuard and how to understand it and the mechanics of the game. Today we're going to be talking about who the leaders of AmpGuard are, the main identity of the sport, and possible recruitment options. To understand who will be leading you in AmpGuard, you have to understand there's two types of hierarchy in AmpGuard. There's the kingdom level, which has the king, and he leads all the other officers. He has the final say in all matters, and he oversees to make sure the officers are completing their duties. The regent is in charge of arts and sciences. He's second in command behind the king, and he's in charge of recruiting. Champion is protector of the crown and lost and found at any events that include the entire kingdom. Park level officers are the second level officers. They're on a smaller scale, region based. They're the same as the kingdom officers, except they have less power and they always defer to the kingdom officers. Once you understand leadership in AmpGuard, it's important to understand what the actual game is. AmpGuard is a worldwide organization dedicated to medieval and fantasy sports and reenactments. What does the organization status mean? We are a legally backed hobby supported by the government. We are in a non-profit status. We follow all laws from the local areas to the federal law. There are age requirements in place for the safety of the players themselves and to make sure that we have a mature environment in the sport. Evidence of this is you can look on what's called the ORC, which is a worldwide accessible database that keeps track of all the players. And what it does is basically it keeps track of all the credits you would get if you attended events in AmpGuard to make sure that your statistics are pretty much kept up with and that you're never lost in the game. And any awards that you receive through the sport itself. And we give out many different awards to make players feel like they've accomplished things within the game itself. And where can this internet information be accessed? This information can be accessed by any internet-connected computer. There's an app on your phone, and you can request it from any of the officers inside the sport. Now that you have an idea of what AmpGuard is, we can discuss potential recruitment options. There are two ways to gain recruitment into AmpGuard. The first is you can join one of the many Facebook groups that different parks have set up in different kingdoms, and it's one of the better options because it allows you to access the information easier, be kept up to date on any recruitment options and things going on within the kingdom or park. You can also go to where you've heard anybody playing of AmpGuard or the field itself, and walk-ups are available, and we have the waivers that you have to sign and the age requirement in place at the field itself. In conclusion, the first and most important thing of AmpGuard is to understand the leadership that you will be under, what these people do, and how they're important to motivating players and garnering players into the game. The next is the organization of the game, what it means itself, what is its identity, and basically AmpGuard is supported by the government in a non-profit organization status, and it falls within all the laws of the region and is very safe. And then recruitment, the easiest way to do that is to access any of the Facebook groups that we have set up or the website itself, and then just ask around. You get a lot of different input from different people. It's a very constructive way to get into the game. In closing, AmpGuard is a very diverse group of people encompassing many different ethnics and races, and it's just a very good place for people to come together and enjoy a sport, and they don't have to worry about being judged. And it's a very family fun environment. It has a rule system and structure in place so no one ever feels like they're being abused or worked against. And thank you for listening to my speech today. Does anyone have any questions? Thank you.